is you already get industry that will not say the working conditions are notoriously bad. Construction, for example, you go meet people, they do concrete, they just close them, and then they work within that cement day for a very long time. And then things like break, things like maternity leave, these are still conversations where a lot of companies are not ready for it. So how will they address them problem? Because I'd imagine, say, this 1 week, when they do then check, they are not really due for looking into all of these issues.
Thank you very much. I just answer this question by throwing light on what my brother said earlier. In the world of work, apparently all workplaces have hazards, like SSFO. We know that some workers work in very difficult conditions. We're also aware of the fact that the legal framework we've been there, first of all, really been outdated. Some of the laws dated as far as
we're not getting new one there now, right?
As fast, yes, I'm coming, sir. First 1935 and thereabout. So, in doing labor work, like any other work, you need two things. First, the legal framework, if for day, the laws for day, and not only for day, but the penalties associated with the fines for be good. Secondly, the institutional framework. So what have been done over the years, even before, long time ago we don't review most of the labor laws. Now we don't get some of the laws, as you know, some of them have been enacted. The Employment Act, number 15, 2023, the Work Permit Act, the Overseas Employment and Migrant Workers Act, those all have been enacted. We still get to the one that we're in a draft, where then they in the process, eventually they're going to be enacted. So all of that. Now for make sure, say, we get a legal framework. And then also, what we don't do with the support of Public Sector Reform Unit, we make sure, say, we restructure the ministry into a directorate system. Now we move to a directorate system. We will get 4 directorates: policy planning and research, labor and employment, social protection, occupational safety and health. Why would they do all of this? Now for make sure, say, we position the ministry so that it will be able to address these challenges. Now, my brother talk about some workers in cement factory, manufacturing. Yes, we know say those challenges are there. But like those workers in the cement, those who don't do recently, in collaboration with the Congress, they hold election. Then they move towards forming the union. Why all that is? Now for make sure, say, as a group, then go out able for bargaining with the employer for better terms and conditions of service. But as you rightly say, in fact, labor inspection, the major function as I indicated earlier. That is why, as you rightly say, with this minister we don't get, and with the contacts that we don't establish, we are sure of getting what we need for able to make sure, say, we do this inspection on a regular basis. Because labor laws, like any other law, if you develop on no matter how good it is, if you lay up, it will be difficult. You really have to go out in the field on a regular basis. You inspect, you write report. And when you do that inspection, the good thing is, you get a closing meeting with the employer where you go tell them your findings. Section 5(1) A, give power to the commissioner for enter and inspect. Also give section 1D, 5D, talk say you can issue prohibition or improvement notice. So like when they go do routine inspection, so you get in your closing meeting, tell the employer, say that this we don't find out. Do A, B, C, and D, or even one in letter. So when you do follow-up visit now, you want to see whether he or she has implemented the recommendations of the previous inspection. So when you do this continuously, and also don't forget section 5(1)G, the talk say the commissioner can institute civil or criminal proceedings in the high court in a situation where the employer not agree for do A, B, C, and D. So the laws, then very good. Waiting with the move towards now is for popularize and start serious implementation by conducting inspections for make sure, say, you enforce and people respect the law. So in the course of this inspection also, what our officers are going to do is to advise employers on how best they can comply with the provisions of the law. Because mind you, they are not technicals in this field. So we get for good advice as we go on.